Today, it is pathetic to see that everybody is looking for what is not. Now, I want to talk to you on what I call care seekers. People are looking for someone to care for them. It is a common thing in Africa that people go around looking for someone that is going to care for them. Whereas we need to go around and be caregivers, not care seekers. But our relationship will always be frustrated. Our relationship will always have problems if we go around looking for people to care for us. Now, that doesn't represent love in any way at all. My belief about love is that love is something that is given away, not something that we are trying to get. Now, many people are trying to prove that love exists. Many people are trying to give an evidence of love. Now, somebody said, if you love me, what proof do you have? How do you prove it? Love doesn't have a proof because that is why it is love. Now, I don't have to prove to you that I love you by giving you a car. I don't have to prove to you that I love you by caring for you. It doesn't have to be so. Now, if I have to prove that I love you by going to the moon to bring you a wedding ring, what is your own proof that you love me? Now, we misjudge the whole thing. A young man will see a young lady and say, okay, if you love me, then you are going to have sex with me. And a young lady will say, okay, if you love me, then you're going to buy me a BlackBerry, a car, or something. Now, if we model all this thing up, we'll end up being stranded because we become care seekers and not caregivers. Now, we should go around giving our attention, giving our life, giving our love to others, not because of what we are going to gain. That is why someone rightfully said that people doesn't actually care how much you know. People want to know how much you care. That is what life is all about. Everybody in life today is actually seeking for love. We're all looking for the same thing. But if we look for it with the attitude of a care seeker, we might never have it. Instead, we're going to have frustration, we're going to have deceived, and we're going to have betrayal. Now, that is why everywhere you look today, it is all about betrayal. Somebody said, he broke my heart, she broke my heart, he did that, she did that. That is all we are seeing everywhere. Why? Because we have become care seekers. Now, everyone wants someone to satisfy them, and they don't want to satisfy anybody. That is a selfish attitude that this selfish world has bred in us. The selfish world has bred that selfish attitude in us, and we end up going around everywhere without finding love. Now, I would beg you today, be a caregiver instead of a care seeker. And when you do that, you are going to attract your like. If all I want to do is to care for someone, if all I want to do is to do someone right, is to love someone without expecting anything in return, I bet you are going to attract somebody who want to do the same thing to you, and then you're going to have a perfect relationship, a perfect love union, and then your life is going to be more beautiful than anything else you can imagine. Now, if you have an imagination of a love life, try to represent it in someone else. Try to do it to someone. Do it carefree. No. You will tell me, if I do it, someone is going to break my heart. Yeah. Now, if you expect somebody to break your heart, sweetheart, definitely they will. But if you expect to just give love just because you are not expecting anything, because you love, because you are in love, just to give that care, just because you care, I tell you, sweetheart, you will find someone that will give you that same portion you give to another in return. I am not saying your heart will not be broken. And it might not be the someone you give the care to that will reciprocate in the same way. But surely, I surely promise you, you will find someone. It might be that same person, it might be someone else, but you will find someone that will give you that careless care without thinking about you returning it in kind or in whatever form. But that person is going to find you because you do it to another. Because love attracts love. Be a caregiver, not a care seeker.